Hi guys, this is Raquel with Paints and Glitter, and today I'm just coming along with a quick project share. I have been playing around with the digital images from Sherri Baldy, as some of you may know if you follow my Instagram account. And I've been having a lot of fun coloring these, and I'm trying to catch up on making some cards that are way overdue. So I just wanted to share the ones that I've made and give you a couple of little details of how I made them. So I'm going to start with this one here, and this was one of the first images that I found when I was looking around to select the images that I wanted to work with, and I just thought she was so sweet and adorable. Just has a very innocent look to her, and then she's sitting on a coffee cup, and I love coffee, so of course this was going to have to be one of the ones that I picked out. So what I did here, as you can tell, is I added a lot of sparkle, a lot of shine. I love adding texture and shine to the cards that I make. So I also, let me show you the original image so you can see here. So this is how it came, and so you can obviously size it to whatever size you like to work with. And what I wanted to do was make it so that the image was big enough so that I could make a shaker. And so I cut out the portion there of that little circle that is drawn in the image, and as you can tell, I did make it into a shaker. And what I did was, of course, I backed that up with tulle, only because I wasn't sure where my acetate was. So happen to have a piece of tulle on my table, and that's what I used. I also used these little hearts here, and this is a die that actually comes, it's larger, but I cut it in half, and as you can tell, I used one piece there, one piece down here, and then I did also cut it again with a different gold paper just to have enough to place these other little gold hearts that have a different texture inside. This is the little clip from Tonic Studios, and I just added little Nuvo drops there to the centers to kind of make that little feature there pop. And I also used the little hearts here that came out of this die cut, and I folded them and just popped them there for dimension. Sorry, I had a little piece of paper on my thumb there. So I just added those like so, and I learned to do that from my friend Jolie. So thank you, Jolie, for teaching us little tricks and tips there with your creations. And then here I just made some flowers, and here's what I did. I started the base of this card with Oxide inks. So all that you see here, with the exception of a few details on the image, was all done with Oxides. And what I did was that I used these stencils here. Now I did do another video, and it's probably going to be released after this one, so I'm not sure if I mentioned this in that video or not, but these are from We Are Memory Keepers, and they are some gorgeous stencils that you can use. And I picked those up recently Tuesday morning, so I used that for my background. So I started off with a base of pink and yellow, and then I went in with this espresso brown, I believe it's called. Ground Espresso, in fact, is the name of that ink. So that's what I used around the edges there, as well as for some of the stenciling. There's also some citron with one of the stencils there. So that gave me the base of my colors, because I knew that I wanted to use those colors on this image. So with the same inks, I colored her in, and with the same inks, I created the petals for these flowers that I then hand shaped and manipulated and inked and drew on and added gems and all that good stuff. Then I added these little wooden butterflies from my stash, topped those off with Nuvo drops as well, some little leaves from Reneabouquets, and this stamp here which says Brewed with Love, and I colored in the little heart there. And then this just opens, like so. I just placed a piece of washi tape here that I thought matched the front, and I stamped this little cup here, and then this little one is actually from, so that's this little cup here, and here's the Brewed with Love, and it's from this company here. That's the first card, and I'm just so in love with it. I thought the results were wonderful. And then here is the second one. Now, this is so big that I'm not going to be able to fit it in frame, but I wanted to make it ultra girly, because this image here spoke to me about all things girly, and so I just went with it, and I had fun creating it. And I started off with the base here that I did go ahead and make with the stencils using different inks from my stash there. I also heat embossed some of that, And then on top of that, I layered this piece of applique that I believe was given to me. So whoever gave that to me, thank you so much. I don't recall, so I apologize that I don't remember who. And then this flower here that's topped off with a butterfly from Reneabouquets is actually from these sets of flowers here that were made by Raquel Black and given to me in a swap. So they were all the same size as this one, but I took the petals off of these two to make them smaller to allow them to fit onto the front of my card, and was able to use those petals up here to create this little flower topped with the butterfly. And then I just used some stickers there, topped them off with little pearls, and also this sticker here, which is a chipboard sticker, says kind heart, fierce mind, brave spirit, and I back that up with a tag from my stash that is from Nicole, and I added this little ruffle here. Of course I had to, because she's wearing those little fluffy slippers and her fluffy robe, and she's drinking her cafe, so she's got a glitter mug, and I just loved this. So then I added this little pink trim at the bottom from Reneabouquets as well, and a pink piece of seam ribbon there, and or seam binding, I forget the name of that, but on her curlers, here's what I did. I just decided to, you know what, just keep having fun with the image. Don't stop, keep going. So I added the little sequins to her curlers. So she's got a new set of curlers there that are nice and shiny and bright, and her hair, of course, is completely bright and shiny because she's getting her hair done. So I just had fun creating this. And then the top here is a die from, I'm sorry, it is Desire. So it's this die here, and I think it's a gorgeous die, so I did want to incorporate that just to keep going with it. And so it should be a 6x6 card, but of course it's got this element there, so now it's larger. And then it's blank on the inside for now. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to finish the inside, but I figured I should share it anyway. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video, that you can be inspired and be blessed. And I thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.